The Thursday evening edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. Welcome back, everyone. We're going to take a deep dive into the weather as usual here on this Friday Eve as we get set for a big-time switch in the weather pattern. It's been pretty cool compared to average so far this month, but that is going to change big time as we go into the weekend and especially into next week. Today's numbers looked like this. We fell short of average by half a dozen degrees today, 69 degrees this afternoon, 75 is our average at this time of the year. It was also a chilly start to the day this morning, 45 degrees at 4:16 a.m. But of course, it warmed up fairly rapidly with some sunshine earlier on this morning. We still have this pesky upper low spinning across parts of the mid-Atlantic region. I'm actually going to zoom in. Kind of a cool little feature I want to show you. I'm going to talk about the showers in just a second, but when you looked at the visible satellite picture earlier on today, you can really pick out the spin here. And you can almost pick out a little area, kind of a micro area, a mesoscale area, if you will, of low pressure right over the panhandle of West Virginia. If you watch this carefully, you can kind of see right in through there. You can see where the clouds are swirling right there. So there was a little area of low pressure embedded in this larger low pressure system earlier on today. So a cool little feature there that I picked out on the visible satellite picture. Now this evening when I recorded Weather Geeks at 7:40 p.m. we did have a couple of stray showers out there. This is just north of downtown Youngstown at 7:40. Girard, Vienna, heading over towards Brookfield and Hubbard. No big deal here, just a quick little shower right around Churchill. And this is impacting parts of 193 and Interstate 80 as well. A couple of spritzes over towards Sandy Creek and New Wilmington this evening, but all this is going to fade away. Now, a little while ago, we had our camera trained up towards YSU, and the shower was seen off in the distance. It's now just off the screen here. As you can see, current conditions at 7:40, upper 60s in Youngstown. Hey, the full moon is, well, technically it's tomorrow morning at 9:09 a.m., but nearly full tonight. With the clouds dissipating, you should get a good view of this later on this evening. And into the overnight, the June full moon, oftentimes referred to as the rose moon or the strawberry moon. Big picture for tomorrow. It's going to be a warmer day. Today was better than yesterday. Tomorrow will be even better than today. 76 degrees tomorrow, and that is exactly average for the 9th day of June. Nowhere near records on the low end or the high end. Tomorrow, sunrise tomorrow morning, bright and early at 5:49. I think we're going to see some sun tomorrow morning, but much like today, the cloudier part of the day is probably the afternoon. This weak front slides in, and maybe there's a spotty shower in the afternoon, maybe a shower, even a thunder shower in spots tomorrow night, but all that's gone by Saturday. I can't totally rule out a leftover shower right around daybreak on Saturday, but then the rest of the day, it's off to the races. Sunshine in abundance, and nothing but sunshine coming up on Sunday. Hour by hour rain chances for your Friday looking like this. I've got it up to about 30% starting around mid-afternoon. Just real spotty or hit or miss stuff. So plan accordingly if you'll be outdoors. Our weekend forecast looking like this. Turning sunny quickly on Saturday, warming up quickly, 82, 83 on average on Saturday, 87 on Sunday. Boy, is it going to be hot Sunday. Now, the humidity is not much of a story just yet on Sunday, but that will change next week. Not only will it turn hot, it'll turn humid as well. Here's the temperature forecast for the next 7 days. Have things peaking between Sunday and Wednesday, although Thursday still looks pretty warm as well. When we start talking about the dew points, modeling is pretty consistent here, showing an uptick in the dew points, most notably by midweek. We'll start out with some somewhat high dew points in the morning hours, particularly Sunday and Monday, but then as the sun comes out and the atmosphere gets mixed up, those dew points will drop probably down to the upper 50s to around 60 each afternoon. But by Tuesday, and especially by Wednesday and Thursday, pretty consistently shown on the models here, the dew points will have a hard time dropping out of the mid-60s. So, not my favorite type of weather, but great if you own a pool. Heat index values Monday, mid-80s. Heat index values Tuesday morning in the 70s already. Tuesday afternoon, 90 or so. And then as we roll towards Wednesday afternoon, 90 or so, and these numbers might even be a little bit low. I could see where the heat index values are actually a little higher than that. What about thunderstorms next week in this hot and increasingly humid air? Well, there's probably going to be a front that approaches towards midweek. We're high and dry Monday. We're probably high and dry Tuesday. The GFS tries to drop some sort of backdoor feature front in from the northeast on Tuesday. Other models aren't so keen on that idea, so I'm not sure I buy that just yet. Probably a decent chance, though, scattered stuff developing in the hot and humid air mass on Wednesday. And then an actual front may approach on Thursday with a chance for more wet weather. And with this hot and humid air mass, it won't take a real super strong front to perhaps kick off some stronger thunderstorms. That's something we'll be watching out for by midweek. All right, the warmth has some staying power. Here's the latest European long-range modeling. Days 4 to 11, warm. Days 7 to 14, warm. Now, by days 11 to 18, the warmth is probably trimmed some, but only kind of maybe back to average. This doesn't look like a cool pattern, but maybe a little less warm. Days 11 to 18, so this is roughly from the 18th, 19th through the 26th. And so, again, the warmth has some staying power. I showed you this the other night on Monday night's edition of the European long-range forecasts. The precipitation anomalies over the next month, kind of a dry signal on Monday, and seeing a little bit of consistency here. A couple of runs in a row of a somewhat dry signal for the next month across the region. It doesn't look like a bone-dry signal. It doesn't look like we're going to be slipping into a drought, but may not be as wet as it has been in recent weeks. It's actually been fairly wet. We've been running a pretty good surplus since about early to mid-spring. So the next month looking somewhat less rainy, although June is the peak of severe weather season in our part of the country. So the month is off to a quiet start severe weather-wise so far, but next week we'll keep an eye on probably Wednesday and Thursday for our next pretty good chance of some thunderstorms. Thanks for checking out tonight's weather for Weather Geeks. I appreciate you watching as always, and check out my forecast tonight on 21 News at 11. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media outlets. Facebook, put meteorologist in front of my name to find me on Facebook, or you can go to facebook.com/EricWFMJ. I'm Eric WFMJ on Twitter. I'm also Eric WFMJ on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, follow me there for great viewer weather pictures, some forecast information, and occasionally pictures of beer and my dog. Have a great night, everyone.